I feel like I'm a little forest through the trees. I should have started by saying, look, I see backlog as huge. I see operating cash flow as huge. And this backlog number of 81% from the last quarter is so stellar that why don't we talk about that? Because then we're not splitting hairs over a couple of basis points.
That is a great point. So $13.5 billion backlog, up 81%, as you said. And that backlog increased tremendously over the last quarter. And it really was around a few projects primarily, though we've had good order flow throughout. But we booked a large project with TSMC in Arizona, $600 million investment. This is what we call sell a gas, where we're providing them ultra-high purity nitrogen gases on an over-the-fence basis. And $600 million for the first 2 phases. They planned on 6 phases when they started, so it's great to have an incumbent position there. My guess is they'll probably build 10 phases before it's over with. And then we have another 2 large projects with Gazprom in Russia, and the site is near St. Petersburg. And one of the projects is a gas processing plant, a very large gas processing plant. The other project is an LNG plant. And together, it's over $6 billion that we added to the backlog. And the good news is those projects and all the other projects in the backlog have very strong contractual terms and conditions. They're high-quality projects. And so what does that mean going forward? It's great to have a backlog, but what does that mean? And we said this on the earnings call that we believe that over the next 4+ years, that we'll be able to add 5% EPS growth per year from the backlog itself. And so you add base volume growth in the EPS that we'll get from that, plus pricing, and we'll talk about clean energy later a little bit. It's a kicker later on. But you can see we're setting up very well for the next 4 years, actually, because we've got visibility into where 5% of the EPS growth is going to come from. No. And if you go back and think about us historically, that was more like a 2% contribution from the backlog number. So we're plus 3 points to that.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimCramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Kramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.